Morning, everyone.
Hi, Micaela.
I'm Alex. This is ABN FBN News. For our local news, Muslim groups all over the country are gathering in the commemoration of Eid al-Adha, or the Feast of Sacrifice. In the University of the Philippines, Muslims have started praying here this morning for peace and unity, reporting for that scene. Jacinth.
I'm here now at the University of the Philippines where a group of Muslims are still continuing their prayers. This morning, they condemn violence and terrorism in their prayers and for an immediate end to the armed arrest in Mindanao. They are now calling for the government to exercise their power to protect the innocent.
What is Islam?
Islam is a religion that promotes peace and love, and it is wrong to identify with Islam, the extremist group that use religion's name to perpetrate crimes.
Siyempre, hingin natin kay Allah yung kapayapaan kasi yan ang kailangan natin ngayon. Dapat lahat, mapamuslim man o Kristiyano o anumang relihiyon, dapat mayroong kapayapaan.
Police forces kept watch over the morning prayer, which was followed by the sharing of food of Muslim families. No incident of violence was reported in the city during the celebration. News Jesse Alambatan reporting back to you, Elijah.
Thank you, Jesse.
A mass was held in Santo Niño Church in Tacloban City to remember the birth of the former President Ferdinand Marcos. We have Francis Rocco reporting live on the scene. Francis?
A mass to remember former President Ferdinand Marcos' birthday was held yesterday at Santo Niño Church in Tacloban City. Aside from the mass, everyone lit 99 candles and sang songs for the former president. One of the people who attended was Mayor Cristina Gonzalez Romandas, the wife of Representative Alfred Romualdez, and the niece of the former First Lady Imelda Marcos. Among the visitors, there were also students who attended the mass.
I'm just came here for the attendance.
We also found many tarpaulins hanging outside the church gates, supporting the former President Marcos. This is Francis Roque reporting. Back to you, Micaela.
Thank you, Francis. The thief stole 100,000 pesos, a cell phone and jewelry from a girl last Tuesday afternoon in Imus, Cavite. Fortunately, the suspects were caught later after the incident. We have Jessie Bataon reporting. Jessie?
100,000 pesos, a cell phone and jewelry worth 50,000 pesos were robbed from a girl last Tuesday afternoon from Imus, Cavite. According to the victim, she was on her way home from shopping when a guy suddenly took her bag and ran away. The suspect kept on denying that he wasn't the one who robbed her, but soon find out that he was guilty. From that, he will now undergo 10 years of imprisonment. This is Jessie Bataon reporting. Back to you, Micaela.
Thank you, Jessie. For our foreign news, the number of cases of the mosquito-borne Zika virus in Singapore reached 258 last Monday. According to the health authorities, it is no longer contained in one part of the city-state and is likely to spread further. We have Christian Colancolan live in Paya Bar. Christian?
According to the health authorities, the number of cases of Zika virus has been spreading and has finally reached 258 last Monday. According to the Ministry of Health and the National Environment Agency, the number of Zika virus cases is expected to rise given the presence of the Aedes mosquitoes here. Many of those initially infected were foreign workers from a condominium construction project because they live and work near the site. Over time, we expect Zika cases to emerge in the more areas given the presence of the Aedes mosquitoes here. MOH and the National Environment Agency will therefore adjust our strategies to manage Zika in the same way that we deal with dengue. In order to solve this, they began fumigating the affected areas and checking for breeding sites. And those found with mosquito larvae in their homes are fined up to 5,000 Singaporean dollars. This is Christian Tulantulan reporting. Back to you, Miguela.
Thank you, Christian.
The Philippine Department of Tourism in Manila showcased the best of the Philippines in Potter Fields Park. Different activities were made and made impressions to the visitors. Reporting live, Christian Kulankulan. Christian.
This is the third in a series of campaigns by the Department of Tourism in London, which aims to raise the British and other nationalities' awareness about the country. The United Kingdom is the largest source of tourism arrivals in Europe and is the 8th worldwide. So there are a lot of opportunities and potential to boost tourism. Zip lines, virtual reality rice terraces, and fruit carving were a massive hit with the visitors. These activities made a huge impact that led to a boost in the country's tourism. A Filipino cafe named Romila Cafe opened here last March, and it serves Filipino cuisine.
Thank you, Christian.
Yang Channing, a boy from Hubei, China, was hit by a car on a Tuesday afternoon after trying to save his father. The boy was thrown into the air 20 meters, head facing down. Reporting live from Hubei, China, Christian Kulankulan. Christian.
I am here now at the Hubei General Hospital, where Yang is currently confined. As of now, the nurses are still preventing us from going inside, so he could rest. We have Mr. Channing here outside for more details. Mr. Channing, what did happen exactly?
We were just having a regular walk in the park until my son tripped. The ball he was holding kept rolling. I got pet chips, and then suddenly he pushed me. And then I realized that there was a car going to hit me.
As of now, the nurses are telling us that Yang did not suffer any severe wounds and is soon to recover. This is Christian Kulankulan reporting. Back to you, Michaela.
Thank you, Christian.
Joy Viado, a former comedian, died at the age of 57 last Saturday at 8:55 p.m. She was sent to the Quezon City General Hospital. A heart attack was the cause of her death, according to Annette Lucido, her friend. Reporting live, Francis Roque. Francis.
The veteran comedian, Joy Viado, was confirmed dead after suffering a heart attack last Saturday. According to her son, Joseph Christopher, she had difficulty breathing after arriving home from a friend's place.
Galing siya sa bahay ng kanyang kaibigan. Pag-uwi niya, hirap na talaga siyang huminga. Sa kotse pa lang hirap na talaga siyang huminga kaya kami ng hospital para magpa-check up. Sa hospital, naghihinga lang na talaga siya hanggang sa nahimatay siya. Pero sinubukan siya i-revive pero dead on arrival na.
Thank you, Francis. And we'll be right back after these messages. Hello sir, nagustuhan mo ba ang glasses?
Yes,
Sa tingin mo, mahal kaya yung glasses na yan?
siguro. Maganda epekto eh.
Ano naisip mo nung sinuot mo yung shades?
Feeling ko, magagawa ko lahat.
Katulad ng?
Pagbabasa.
Wow! Magandang revelation po ba yan para sa inyo?
Siyempre,
Ano sasabihin niyo sa pamilya niyo nung meron ka ng glasses na bagong-bago?
makakapagbasa na ako, Nay. Makakapagbasa na ako.
May shoutouts ka pang gustong sabihin?
Wala na. Okay lang.
Kung ba kung anong pangalan ng brand na yan?
Di ba?
Rayson. Rayson ang kanyang brand.
It costs not just 1,000, not just 2,000, but 8,000 pesos. Not only will your vision clear, but it includes an X-ray vision.
Jacinth, reporter, ABN FBN, will be starring a comedy movie, One Month, which will be released October 28, 2016, nationwide. We have Francis Roque reporting for that scene. Francis.
I'm here now at Quezon City, where star Jesse Baton has just finished with his shoot. What makes this movie unique?
The movie itself will be a different kind of comedy movie, and I also believe that it will be a hit for a long time. And we're also shooting not only from the Philippines, including the rest of the world. And we've been working our butts off to be the best of the best.
What's the story about?
It's about the life of Wantaman. And I know that all of you know the story of Wantaman, but I am telling you, this version is better than all of those Wantaman story.
Anything else you say to the audience?
Yes, manood kayo para masaya yung araw nyo. And I can assure you that it will be worth the watch.
Thank you, Francis. And we'll be right back after these messages.
It can float, and it's waterproof as well. So buy now and get another pair of these wonderful shoes. It's indestructible. This is a limited edition shoes that will only last for a few minutes, so call now.
Ben and Bala delivered a stellar performance on Saturday in the UAAP men's basketball tournament at the Araneta Coliseum. Mbala set the tone for the Archers by firing 12 of his 30 points in the first quarter, where Lazal zoomed ahead with 31-10 advantage. Reporting live at the Araneta Coliseum, Christian Colancolan. Christian?
I am here now at the Araneta Coliseum, where Ben and Bala delivered a remarkable performance last Saturday during the UAAP men's basketball tournament against UP Maroons. During the first quarter, Mbala set the tone for the Archers by firing 12 of his 30 points, where LaSalle zoomed ahead with a 31-10 advantage. UP found temporary success in the third canto, with pulled within 40-46. But LaSalle stepped up on the gas and unloaded a 30-12 blitz to knock the wind out of UP. This is Christian Kulankulan reporting. Back to you, Michaela.
Thank you, Christian.
Alaska shuffled Phoenix to their lowest scoring output and seized a dominant 103-87 victory in Philippine Governor's Cup last Saturday. The victory bolstered Alaska's chances of being in the 8 teams that will advance in playoffs. Well, Francis Roque reporting. Francis.
Last Saturday, Alaska won the fight against Phoenix with a score of 103-87 in the PBA Governor's Cup. Calvin Obeva collected 18 points, 20 rebounds, and 1 steal and a block, while leading his team to a 5-5 slate. It was Alaska's third successful victory since beginning the conference at 1-4. Although they could not stop Phoenix import, Eugene Phelps had a 34-point, 24-rebound output. The Aces limited the rest of the Fuel Masters to a 38% shooting. Once again, this is Francis Roque reporting. Back to you, Elijah.
And we'll be right back after these messages.
Everybody is doing the Flip Bottle Challenge. With this bottle, you can be the most popular person in school, or even the whole world. This bottle contains dihydrogen monoxide that helps guarantee stability to flip. It also comes with a cup that holds the dihydrogen monoxide inside to perform a successful performance. With this bottle, you can do the single flip, the double flip, the single double flip, the single inside the gap flip, single over a ledge flip, single on a small space flip, or the regular flip. It's not even 1,000, not even 900, and not even 10 pesos. Yes, you heard it right. It's 1,100 pesos. So what are you waiting for? Order now and get a free guidebook that gives out ideas of being a master flipper. Just dial 0999-119-8982. Our callers are waiting for you to dial now.
Philippine table tennis representative Francis Rocker won first in Rio Olympics 2016, where he annihilated his opponent. Reporting live, Jesse Baton. Jesse?
He's a fast learner. In just a few weeks, he is able to reach adult level. And dati ang tawag namin sa kanya is ang pusher dahil sa kanyang laro. Pero ngayon, I never expected him to win 3 gold medals in just a few months of training.
You mean Francis? You mean the Francis Roque? That kid's the real deal, man. I can never win a set against him, nor can I set a score against him. If you ask me, challenge him and you'll experience the embarrassment for a long time.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
As you can see today, the IF typhoon prediction was located based on our available data at 1,015 kilometers east of Tuguegarao City, Cagayan, with a maximum sustained winds of 165 kph near the center and gustiness of 200 kilometers per hour, forecast to move west-northwest at 22 kph. And that's all the news for the day. Back to you, studio.
National Security Advisor Hermogenes Esperon Jr. was once a young Army First Lieutenant in Davao, but that's not all. Esperon had served 6 out of the 7 presidents of recent history. Who is this person whom the President Rodrigo Duterte had chose for the job? We have Francis Roque for a more detailed report. Francis?
Hermogenes Esperon Jr. was a young Army First Lieutenant in 1974 when Rodrigo Duterte was a struggling fiscal in Davao City. He belongs to PMA Class 1974 Marangal and started his military career in strife-torn Mindanao, specifically in Basilan and Sulu. Esperon was deployed to Mindanao right after his graduation from the PMA, battling Muslim secessionists from the Moro National Liberation Front and rebels from New People's Army when the country was still under martial law. Esperon has served 6 out of the 7 presidents of recent history. During the late Corazon Aquino's term, Esperon was the Army Intelligence Chief of the Northern Luzon Command based in Camp Aquinar, El Tarlac. Under President Fidel Ramos, Esperon was named Task Group Commander for the 1996 Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Leaders Summit. Impressed by his APEC feat, Ramos made Esperon Deputy Commander of the Presidential Security Group. At the end of his term, Esperon returned to the battlefront in Mindanao when former President Joseph Estrada launched an all-out war against the MLF. He was instrumental in taking one of the big AML camps, Raja Muda in Basilan. Esperon then retired from the AFP but was soon appointed by Arroyo as presidential advisor on the peace process and later as cabinet secretary, presidential management staff. During the campaign in the May 9 elections, Esperon worked behind the scenes in Duterte's camp, contributing significantly to his victory. Knowing all the things of the trade, in and out of government to deal with internal or external threats, his new job as chief spoke of the Duterte administration fits Esperon to a T. This is Francis Roque reporting. Back to you, Micaela.
Thank you, Francis.
A group of scientists from the Philippines discovered a new kind of element that could possibly destroy humanity. That element was found during their expedition on the moon. I have Jesse Baton reporting for more information. Jesse?
Venus. This was the name given to the newly discovered element, which means to quench in Greek. The scientists discovered that this element has a potential threat to the world, but one of the scientists, Christopher Gonzalez, said that once we've learned a way to control this dark ball of mass, we can use it to reinforce Earth's ozone layer. Their journey back from the moon was a hard one. Since it could destroy anything, they had to ask the headquarters for their equipment in order to conduct experiments. Every time they attempt to mix Venus with different kinds of elements, but it only eats out the other. They were finally successful after learning that the pure aluminum is the only element it cannot destroy. For now, scientists are still finding a way to fuse it with our ozone layer. Once again, this is Jesse Adembato reporting. Back to you, Elijah.
Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you for tuning in with us as we reach the end of our program, bringing you news every day. This is Michaela.
And this is Elijah.
And this is ABN FBN News.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.